The Janger was a recent development. It had started suddenly when about 1925 the first company of Malay operettas. 2 years later, we were surprised to find that there was no more Janga. All the famous groups had stopped. The most exhilarating show of the Balinese was dead and forgotten. Only a sleepy group remained, the Janga, for the tourists, still avidly photographing what they called temple dancers. With the passing of the Janga, the classical forms of theater regained popularity, and during our second visit, it was the Arja that had again become the favorite. A performance by a good Arja ensemble is a social event in the village. It is at Arja shows that young people meet and love affairs are started, helped by the romantic atmosphere of the love stories and the late hours. The Arja stories are romantic episodes of memorable love affairs of princes and princesses, generally full of fantastic situations and with a distinctive erotic flavor. The distinguished characters speak and sing in Kawi, which is translated into common Balinese by the comedians for the benefit of the unscholarly crowd. The comedy is incredibly funny and rough slapstick, sprinkled with all sorts of bawdy jokes. The play begins with the appearance of the Gondon, the female eternal princess. The part of the Gondon is usually played by a middle-aged, homely male. Praising his mistress and begging her to come out, she is finally persuaded. The curtains of the little booth at the end of the dancing space part, and the much heralded beauty appears. In progressive Arjas, she may be a young girl dressed in gold with a great flower headdress. But generally, beautiful young girls cannot sing very well, and in good Arjas, the part is played by a male actor, famous for his high falsetto. Under the hanging rotors of a great baringing, or banyan tree in the central square of the village, sat a dozen girls and a dozen boys in groups of 6, forming a square. The girls facing the girls, the boys opposite each other. A dance master, the Dags, sat in the center. The boys shouted and shook, while the girls sang with baby voices, flinging their hands and flashing their eyes. After a while, a girl appeared dressed as a prince, singing and posturing, quarreling with a wild-looking bird. An actor with a frightful mask, wings and a bright-colored tail. The show ended with the death of the bird, shot by an arrow of the princess.